Welcome to Fireside. First off, welcome to Fireside. We'll be talking comic books the entire time. Ain't going nowhere, so dry your eyes.
What's going on? Welcome back to Toying Around. I'm your host, Baby Huey, and I'll be joined later by Mr. Maurer and Mashko from Mashko Collectibles. As always, make sure you guys are joining us on our Welcome to Fireside page at welcometofireside.com. We also have our Fireside Facebook page at Welcome to Fireside. We also have our Instagram page at Welcome to Fireside. I'm sorry, Fireside. Yeah, Welcome to Fireside. Trying to remember all the social media plugs. And then we also have our Twitter at Fireside Crow. And then we also have our Toying Around stuff now. We have Toying Around Live at Facebook. Also Toying Around Live on Instagram. And then it's Toyin Around on Twitter. We dropped the G and we gave it to our friends over at the OG Podcast Network. I think I like that. I think that's going to be our new our slogan there for that. But anyway, we have a bunch of stuff to review today. For me, I'm going to be taking a look at Bizarro. So we have Bizarro here from the DC Multiverse line. The DC Multiverse line is similar to the Marvel Legends, whereas they are a mid-tier collector level.
Mid-tier?
Mid-tier.
I'd say Mashko is a mid-tier. These are still an entry level.
These are mid-tier. And entry level is going to be for the kids. The $5, $10 figures. But the DC Multiverse figures here, line of figures where for a while there they were kind of getting bashed with how poor the articulation was. Over the last year and a half, they've actually gotten better. But we have Bizarro here today. Bizarro is a Walgreens exclusive, so it means you can only find him at Walgreens. And then we'll take a quick look at the box here. See, Bizarro is kind of packaged a little differently than most figures. Most figures are front-facing. Well, Bizarro does everything backwards. So, of course, they packaged him backwards, which I thought was a nice touch. So, turning the box onto the side here. Nice little artwork of Bizarro. And then turning him to the back here. Nice little product shot of Bizarro and all the accessories that he comes with. A little different with him. Most figures like this come with like a Build-A-Figure piece. But store exclusives, they normally just come with the figure, maybe an accessory or two.
Looks like he's got a shit ton of accessories.
Well, his accessories are a little unique for him. It's to turn him into his version of Clark Kent. So, different. But we'll get into it here. So, we will open him up. Like I said, this is a Walgreens exclusive, so it means you can only find him at Walgreens. So,
Mashko, is that true?
I believe on this one, yes. I haven't been able to.
Because some of the exclusives you can still order, right?
Yes.
yeah, sometimes. But let's see here. We'll get him out of the packaging. And we'll take him out backwards too, feet first, since it's Bizarro. Oh, that's cool. They actually gave him the cape is like the old school cape that clips on around the neck. I kind of like that. Let's see if we can get him to stand here. All right. So I'll get his little accessory out. We got glasses. Then we also have a number one Bizarro. They give him flight hands. So let's hope we'll see if his neck actually moves, because sometimes they give figures a flight hands and the head can't go up, so it just looks weird. And then they also give him this little soft rubbery jacket, so he can turn into his Clark Kent. Nice and pliable. That should be easily for that camera. I thought the motion would say, "Hey, I'm going to this camera," but it's not bad. All right, so let's take a quick look here at this Bizarro figure. Oh wow, the cape actually easily comes off of this figure. Oh wow, it really comes off the figure. That I do not like. Doesn't clasp around the neck at all. It's just falling off there. So this is ridiculous. All right, well that's a downfall of the figure already. Articulation wise, it is pretty similar to most of the other DC Multiverse figures. So we got the head here on a swivel, it's a ball hinge swivel, and there is no neck articulation. So even though they give you these little flying hands, you can't get his head up to fly. That stinks. Ball hinge here at the shoulders, so you can do that. Get a full 360 here. Got a single jointed elbow, which goes just about 90 degrees. Give or take. Hit the wrists here are just in a plug-in, so it's just a swivel here. No articulation there. We got ab crunch. Actually goes back pretty far. It's nice. So
maybe that's why they don't need to do the neck swivel, or the neck tilt.
Yeah, but even getting him tilted back like that would be the flying pose. Yeah. Would prefer a little neck hinge. It'd be really good for the flying pose. But
he flies backwards anyway.
He flies. That is true. All right, we got the waist here, so you can go full 360 there. Leg splits. Let's see how far down we can get him. Hey, we can get him down pretty. We can get pretty good here. We have an upper calf rotation here, full 360 there. We got double jointed knees, so that's nice. Get that back pretty far. And then we have here for the ankles, just goes up and down. There is no rocker in that. So basically, you can only spread his feet about like this far before they start like kind of really getting off the ground, which kind of stinks. But we're getting closer here for the paint job they actually did on this Bizarro. So the sculpting on the Bizarro head is really nice. I really like it. It looks like Bizarro. I mean, it's like the newer version of Bizarro, not the big bulky kind. It's more of like I think New 52-ish maybe. But it looks like a Clark Kent that's kind of reversed. So it's not bad. Accessory wise, they also give you this Bizarro #1 medallion that he used to wear back in the day. That's pretty cool. Fits over his neck nice and easy. And then let's see if we can put the go back to the main camera here. And we'll put the Clark Kent jacket on him. There we go. Take off this. And then we can put his glasses on. And now we have Bizarro Clark Kent. I mean, it's Bizarro. He probably wouldn't do a full Clark Kent disguise. He probably would just put a jacket on. But, yeah. And I got a Rebirth Superman that the mold here is kind of based on. So we can do a little size comparison here for that. They're basically the same height. But, I mean, it's the same. This Superman is not standing. Why won't you stand?
The man looks a little taller. The waist is a little higher, it looks like.
Well, it's the same mold, so it shouldn't be nothing should be different. I think it's with the head. I think his head actually comes up a little bit more.
Do them back to back?
Yep. Actually, they're about the same height. Head, I mean, shoulder and everything's the same. The heads are a little different. It's slightly, but it is the exact same mold for on both figures. So it's just the heads are a little different. That's all. I like the figure. I don't love it, honestly. I'm very disappointed with this cape. I mean, not being able to have the cape on there. I'll have to try and maybe I can try and heat up this clasp a little bit to maybe fit around the neck. But that coming off right out of the package is kind of a bummer. I mean, you can't have Bizarro without his cape. So,
is the S backwards on the cape?
The S is backwards on the cape. And go here, the camera here. So the S is backwards. The S is backwards on Bizarro himself. So, and then real quick here for the hands. They just pop in, pop out easily. So there we go. We can have him saluting. But I think that will do it for Bizarro here. Honestly, I was really excited to get this figure because I've always wanted a Bizarro figure. Kind of let down. I wish they would have possibly done the same type of cape here they did on Superman himself, where it's on the figure. But they decided to go with a little retro with the cape, and it just didn't work. But that's gonna do it here for me and Bizarro here. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we will be back with Mashko, and we're going to be doing the
Batman Black and White.
Ooh, we're doing Batman Black and White, one of Mattel's favorite things. All right, I am Baby Huey, and we will be right back.